Good evening, guys. How you all doing? Welcome. Sorry about the slight delay. I did have the laptop on for the last couple of hours, and so it's warmed up and cranked up and wound up and everything, and I've just pulled everything out again. So just making sure that this is all sorted. It looks as though it is. Yeah, right. I'm not feeling too bad. I'm still positive. Yeah, so it's a bit of a bugger, but yeah, not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Right, I have the laptop on the left-hand side, which is better. Good. I think Bradley's in. I think 2500 gamma. So whoever you are, just come and say hello, Bradley. Thank you. So just finishing off the Rebel Alliance, and then you'll be with me. Oh, okay. Bradley's in a Rebel thingy. So yeah, good evening all. I can't really see everything because it just all disappeared in front of me when I put the thing up, and I've got muck. I did say all over my glasses as well, which is not good. So tonight it's going to be Route Lucky Dip with service scenario or journey. So how are you all doing? I wasn't feeling well on Thursday, so yeah, and look, we're starting at 7:30. So we started at 7:30. We started before 7:30. So that's good. The plan is to go until about 11 o'clock tonight. Probably I won't be doing a full run on the streams now until I move into my new place, whenever that is. When I move into the new place, that's the permanent place, not the temporary place. Hi Renfrey, how you doing? Lynn, how are you? So right, so I'm going to pull a route out of my hat. If someone cares to say stop. I've just started, yes. Starts at 19:30 GMT. So someone, first one that says stop. Sherman Hill. Nice. Well, that's a biggie. And I'm not gonna ask someone to say stop. I'm just gonna pull one out, twiddle it around a bit, pull out service scenario or journey. Sherman Hill's all right, actually. Let's have that one. It's a timetable service for Sherman Hill. So, yeah. So it can be anything. So, yeah. So, Sherman Hill. So, I went out today. Although, yes, I'm still positive. It's good news because it took 5 minutes to appear, the line. So, which means that although I'm still infected, my infection markers are down low. So it's taking time to register that I'm still infected, which is pretty cool. So I'm not infected like when I first did the test and it came positive. It was like bang, straight there, sort of thing. You had 269s go past. Yes, they were on the railhead treatment train, I believe. So the Hill of Sherman. It's not every day that we get to do American, to be honest. Shall we do oil? Deliver oil from Cheyenne Yard to Cheyenne Refinery. You'll probably do Vorarlberg. Cool. 3S75, yeah, 3 Squirty 75. Down here we have 3 Squirty 81, and there's another one. There's 2 8Y95, which is usually the ISA. Yes, the menu music is okay, actually. It's nice to talk behind as well. Even the original music for Trains in World 3 was pretty cool. I quite enjoyed it. And obviously I met the guy that composed it. Yeah. Right, stop at location. So we're going over there tomorrow. Audio cut out because my brand new controller has a with the headphone jack, which is really annoying. Right, so I want to go back into one, don't I? Bright lights. Just set everything up. Don't need the engine room. It's been a while. Bloody Sony. What's Sony done? Oh, hold on. Who's this? Sorry. Come on, mate. Tell me he's completed the battle pass. Excellent. Right, okay. Controller. Yeah. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? It's an expensive bloody controller. I should really send it back to him and say, well, this is already knackered. Right, I think we got everything sorted there. Let's go. What's the worksheet? Stop at location, couple to formation, uncouple vehicles, stop at location, couple vehicles. Don't tell me we got reverse all the way down to the refinery. Go on then. Yeah. Play has no limits. Tonnage. Oh, 731 ton. No, it's not been a very good PlayStation. It's not been smooth sailing, even though Sony might think it is. It's not. Don't get me wrong, the PS5 is a lovely console. Apart from the look of it, it looks horrible. I mean, you look at how basic the Xbox looks. It's just a square fridge, basically. And some people have made mini fridges in the look of the Xbox, which is quite funny. And I've seen someone with a huge, big fridge as an Xbox. Hi, the railway guy. How you doing? No, the design is horrible. It's Wi-Fi. Hi, Carl. Well, forgive me if I'm. This isn't right then, is it? If we were supposed to stop. If we were supposed to stop here, then we've got no way of getting into there, look. To go down that siding. I mean, how stupid is that? So we're already hitting problems. Oh, it's not going to change, is it? Hold on. Hi Alex, how you doing? Basically just a health update for COVID is I've still got it. I'm still positive. Am I doing what? Yeah, we're switching in this one. I'm still testing positive 2 weeks after feeling really ill. Although it's taking longer for the line saying that I'm positive to appear, so that's good, which means it's fine. The markers are still there, but it's harder to get them. I'm okay myself. Obviously I feel as though I've got a bloody cold. But yeah, the stress levels have gone down a bit. I've got a meeting with Mind at some point about my mental health as well, which is really, really good. And there's a few other meetings going on and everything. So yeah, a few bits have happened, which I'm not gonna talk about because I don't really don't want to be honest. But yeah, it's all right at the moment. But yeah, I'll try and talk to you at some point, Alex. Yeah, I am. I'm sort of looking after myself. It's just a bit weird, really, because the last 2 weeks I've mostly been in here all the time, and all I'm doing because I'm so absolutely knackered is just sat down here, just watching TV, falling asleep. Yeah. So the other day, I can remember watching a DVD, and I switched it all off just after midnight. And next thing I knew, I woke up at 4 o'clock, still down here, asleep. So yeah, I've got after effects of everything. So, well, I still got everything, but it's taking a bit of a toll on me. Right, okay, let's move these forward, and we'll reset the points. No, that's true. It wouldn't. That's better. What do I think of the antelope? I'm going to turn this down a bit. Sorry, it's a bit loud. I think when I'm not streaming, I do have it up a bit loud. And I think I might have put the sound up. What do I think of the Antelope Valley? It's okay, but I just think it's a bit, you know. Oh, it's on 65. Oh, let's put it down to 50. I'm not. I like the locos. I like the fact that it's in the LA River area, but I'm just a little bit. It's not one of my favourite go-to routes. Right, so in theory, we should. So we're going to hang back on the ass of this for dear life, and we're going to go and stop at the location. Oh, freight train moving through. Look. That's a long one. No, I wouldn't say it's. I mean, it's long. But it's just not my cup of tea for a route. I don't think. Okay, so you'll catch later. I need to try and you'll come up with some ideas. Yeah, that's cool, mate. No worries. So I'm going down the right line. Yeah, hopefully we'll try and get together for Christmas, Alex, at some point. I don't really perceive myself being in a new place before Christmas. But never say never. But yeah, this could be a bit different this year. Whether I celebrate Christmas or not, I don't know. Hope to learn to walk by there. Oh my god. Is it that bad? You need a good pair of stilettos on your back, mate. To uncouple. We had to uncouple these. Bangkok. Oh. How many wagons are we? We're 12. We're 10 wagons. I reckon we had to run round these. I reckon we had to uncouple these. Yep, this is wrong. We might have to restart this. We have to stop the locos on that thing, then I'm going to overrun on that red light, I reckon. So why didn't it not tell us we've got to couple? That's silly. Right, I'll make a note of that. What service is it? Starts at 0844. In Cheyenne. Yeah. Oil switching. Right. No uncouple instruction. Just writing it down. Bradley, are you anywhere on your Xbox at the moment with TSW? Or Carl? Yeah, see, look, all it says is stop at location indicated. That's silly. You got the same problem. Cheers. Right, okay then. It's just not me then. That's why we had the that's why we had the tanks overlapping, because we should it construction. Indicator lights don't work. Gauge lights. That's better. So I bought a couple of games over the last couple of weeks. The other week I bought Assassin's Creed Mirage. Been playing that and I'm enjoying it, which is pretty cool. About 2 hours you get into the game, then all of a sudden you get the main titles come up. It's like, wow, okay. It's alright, I'm quite enjoying it. You did, right, you bought Empire thingy, didn't you? And I had Star Trek Resurgence come today, which I've had a quick look. Only about 10 minutes, so not really sort of much to sort of... I like the look of it because it features some nice starship designs in there from like the original like Next Generation type Voyager, Deep Space Nine era, Star Trek Next Generation era ships. Like you've got the Steamrunner class, the old Miranda class, and the Equinox class, I believe, or Nova class, I believe. This is the 844 service at Cheyenne, oil switching service. Bearing in mind, I'm actually using the Cane Creek SD40s. 849 service. It's this one. Oil switching. You start at 840. Well, 845 you start. So, yeah, it's because it's Star Trek. I'm looking forward to seeing this, and we really could do with a decent Star Trek game. It runs on the Unreal Engine, so it's published by Epic. It's not multiplayer, it's just a single. Your choices of what you do in the world have consequences. Oh, I didn't see the bloody train again, did I? Let's have a look. Do we just get above it? There's always one, isn't there? I think they're just all UP locos. Was that a, what do you call it, one in there as well? Yeah, all UP. That's nice. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's been like that since free. Oh, really? since 2. Sorry. Yeah, it's you know it's I like that sort of game because you can. I think Mass Effect is a little bit like that. Your responses in Mass Effect can have detrimental or good good effects to the rest of the game. So it's a little bit like this in Thingy, but you get given certain choices what you can use, sort of thing, you know. So it kind of holds your hands a little bit. What Star Wars game is that? To be honest, I've not really. I've been out of the loop in a lot of things at the moment because obviously what's going on and that. So yeah. In the back cave, drop a link. Star Wars Outlaws. All right. I don't know if I've seen it. I might have, but I'm not sure. Just don't let EA touch it. I'll have a for that in a bit, Bradley. Cheers. You can tell you're in sidings. because I'm getting vibrations every 60 foot. It does say you got to unlock it, but it's not animating as unlocked. Hit them a bit hard, didn't I? You have to change ends. Which one was it? Was it that one? Here's that one. Soon see if I'm right or not. Try getting in there first, donut. Number lights on the rear don't need to be on. I had to cut the brakes out. There's always one thing I forget. I don't think I've ever been to the oil terminal on this route. So hopefully next week I'm back packing things up. The computer desks are going to be broken down and they're going to be thrown. The wardrobe has to go. So I can't keep any of it. Because once you take it apart, trying to put it all together again, when you rebuild it, it's not the same. It's just not as safe, as sturdy. And seeing as I'm putting computer equipment on it, I want it to be sturdy. So it'll probably pay that I actually get at some point a new desk. I keep thinking when I see those cars going across the bridge, there's something falling off of them, but it's the shadows of the bridge. Shadows of the cars going underneath the bridge. I've also pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3 as well, so that'll be coming on disc. They don't look like oil wagons. There was a Star Wars game that I used to play where you had to go around either as the Empire or the Rebellion, and with the Empire you got to blow up a lot of the worlds, but it came with a bit of a cost where your support for the Empire waned a lot. There's another good game out actually. There's a strategy one for Star Trek: The Next Generation. It's pretty cool. Really good game. That's interesting. Jesus. Whoa. How far to push them back? Quite good at the strategy games. Yeah, I don't mind them. It's like I was really good at like playing Command and Conquer and everything. I really enjoy Command and Conquer. The AI used to be a right manipulative little git. As it, well, I wouldn't say manipulative, so I'd say sneaky, because it always tried going round the houses to get to your base. It'd send an engineer in round the back of your base, sort of thing. I learnt that the hard way, where I actually lost the game to the AI, where he actually sent 5 engineers round, all through an area where I hadn't discovered it, and he managed to get into the back of my base and started. At the back of my base, I had all my money area, where all my money was stored, and he sent his engineers in there and took all my money. I lost the actual game because of that. So from that point against the AI, I always either walled it or I put in like gun emplacements, not like turrets, because they could get round them, but I put it like in rockets and machine gun nests. And then when I had enough cash, I actually walled with a concrete wall. I walled the money in. Yeah, some of the Star Wars strategy games are quite good. I think we're going to go through the location. I'm going to change ends. But yeah, when I was younger, I could sit for hours on in an evening, and you know, just watch, just sit and play Command and Conquer. Sometimes a game against an AI would take anything up to 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours. Yeah, still on Sherman Hill. I've restarted it because it went wrong. Not my fault. Dresden to Chemnitz, alright. I like Dresden. I like the front end of Dresden to Chemnitz, but the run between up to Chemnitz I just don't like. Not a very big fan of it. Hmm. Oh, it's like me. I like London, Brighton, Riesa, Dresden, Bremen, Oldenburg, Southeastern Highspeed. I'm getting a liking for East Coast Main Line, Midland Main Line, although it could have a lot more services on it. Looking forward to Blackpool, Preston. Oh yeah, that's it. You know, for me, I think my go-to route would be Southeastern High Speed. It was Great Western Main Line. I also quite like Great Western Main Line, but a fair bit to do yet. But yeah. Well, I do like a lot of the other routes. The hell? What are they? Are they box cars? Yeah, they are, aren't they? Lovely long mixed freight train there. This is the other thing I like. It's like if you're in the yard and you're shunting, switching, or whatever, you get to see the AI traffic around you, or the other traffic around you, which is pretty cool. That's a hell of a long train. He's all the way down there, look. Got one loco at the end. Ooh. Oh me, I am tired today. One thing I did yesterday, I went, I think it was yesterday afternoon, I went on Southeastern Highspeed and I did a run from St Pancras to Ashford. It was really busy. It was quite good. It's weird because it's about 8:35 in the morning, and there was, in the sidings where this time of year you'll see the railhead treatment train just south of Ebbsfleet, there was a 12-car 395 sat in the sidings waiting for me to pass it. I've not seen that before. It's like, oh cool, it's really good. But I was going to do a run from Ashford back to St Pancras, but I was so tired, I was just falling asleep, so I had to come off. But at least it's not raining. Oh, it's the ECS. Ah, right, okay. I had a feeling it might have been. It was, strangely enough, it was the Hayabusa and the, which other one? It was the Medway thingy. Can't remember what it was. The Medway bid, whatever it was. This is 559 or something. Because it's also pretty busy in St Pancras. There was a unit, 395 unit previous to me leaving. There's a HST departing, and there's a HST on its way in. There's also the ICE was in the station as well. You know, all in all, it's pretty busy. I'm still watching episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation, but that's upstairs when I go to bed. If I'm not watching Star Wars Disney stuff. But down here I'm watching Star Trek Voyager. I'm on towards the end of season 2 at the moment. Going into season 3. I'm also watching Serenity. I spoilt myself on Friday, bought a number of DVDs. I bought Band of Brothers on Blu-ray. For All Mankind on Blu-ray, which is a series, and what was the other one? There's a shark one, three DVD set. Can't remember what it's called. Deep Blue Sea. And I bought U571 as well. All on Blu-ray. And ones that I have got, I've replaced the Blu-rays with. Well, I've replaced the original DVDs with Blu-rays. Then they're going off to a charity shop. stop here. The hell? Hi William, you just don't delay repay request for GWR because your last train home from Exton to David was delayed by 25 minutes and the train in 15 minutes. You get your money back, yes. Well, these aren't uncoupled, which they should have been. Let's just have it back home now. Oh, okay. Let me go and put these back. These should have uncoupled. What the hell's going on with this? Still, it's good to be home from time to time. You're busy travelling. Just want a home that I can call mine at the moment. not doing too well on this one today, am I? So I've been buying bits and bobs for the new, well, I'd say house, but for the new property. Getting rid of old bits here which I don't want, and then just replacing them with stuff that I want. It's some people try and said, oh, that's disrespecting your mum. You're throwing out her stuff that she bought. You're willing to. Someone said you're willing to take certain bits of the house of what she had, but you're not willing to take other bits. And I'm like, that's wrong. I'm like, yeah, but that's up to me. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm having some dinner, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's down to me to make the house how I want, sort of thing. I said the other day, I found it hard to grasp that in this house, the furniture, the TV that she bought and paid for, the TV stand, the little tables, the glass cabinet, the gas cooker, fridge, washing machine, tumble dryer, fridge freezer, everything, the sheds, it's all mine. Do you know what I mean? And I kind of had a moment and I thought, shit, it's all mine, everything. Currently at the moment, the house is mine. I'm paying the bills for it, I'm living here, and it is like a, oh wow, moment. And I think it's a lot to take in with everything else that's been going on as well. So yeah. It's hard to get used to, I think, because the other thing is as well is that I'm buying and cooking meals now for one person, which is me. It's telling them that my decision, and beside everything of mum's, won't fit. Yeah. Well, there's certain things that I'm kind of hoping that they will fit. This is going to be harsh. That was so harsh pushing that back. Hi Samuel, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm getting better. I'm still positive. I'm kind of hoping that either tomorrow or Monday that will disappear, and I'll get negative test results, which is pretty cool. I've done that wrong as well, haven't I? That's what I want. So I'm feeling better, but still have the cold sort of sensation, sort of thing. Well, it's not a sensation; it's the cold feeling. Just yeah. Hope you're doing okay. Well, I mean, the thing is, though, there's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of hoping that, it's dependent on the size, that's the thing. Yeah, I'll get better, but it's a bit of a struggle at the moment. It's been, 2 weeks now that I've had this. I've already gone through 2 test kits. I've got another test kit now. So, yeah. But the line, when I first started testing, the line just literally appeared as soon as the stuff went up the test strip. Now it's taking up to 5, sometimes 10 minutes to appear, and it's quite faint. They bounce well, don't they? Yeah, I mean, it's a fair lot to do and to remember and everything. What I've got to do and that. So I've got a book that I've got certain things to remember and everything. So yeah. Oh, hello. I'll have to do it that way then. There's just, I mean, I bought myself a new whiteboard with a daily, it just has a daily sort of thing of what I can list down and what I have to do, and because there's so much I've got to remember at the moment, and also I've got to start at some point, did I switch that out? Looking for a job as well, probably before Christmas. So yeah. Because I need the money. And how I'm looking at it, that if I can get everything all done within the next couple of weeks, where I've got everything I want to move with, then yeah, then everything else that I don't want has been thrown out or got rid of. Then basically I'm in a position then to start looking for work, and obviously explain to them that when I do eventually get to move, then they have to allow me to move, and it will be like I'm off work for a week to do that. So yeah. Hi, Crazy. Can you see this text? Yes. I'm not looking at the stream screen. Basically, I've got my laptop here, and it has the YouTube page on it, but I'm not looking at the chat at the moment because I'm concentrating on this. So sometimes if people come in and say hello, I don't notice it. So yeah, hi, Crazy Breadsticks. How you doing? So we just stop here then. What does SSJ mean? Service, scenario, or journey? So basically, after I picked out the route, like I did with this one, which was Sherman Hill, I then got my other bag, which had 3 post-it notes of service, scenario, or journey written on it. And yeah, I just went and chose one, and it came out as Timetable. So this is a Timetable service I'm doing. So it's slightly different to Scenario Saturdays, where it will just be any route that I choose. With a with a scenario that ever went to that route. Oh, blimey. How long that took me? 1 hour and 2 minutes. Right, I need a wee. So we got 13,000 points for that. Yay. Could have been a little bit more. Level 444. Level 444. I'm a Desiro. Right, so let's go back to continue main menu. As we go back to the menu, I'm just going to have a see man about a dog. P&B time. And I'll be back in a second. Oh. I'm back. Ow, ow, ow. Hit the funky chicken. Scenario services or journey. Right, so I'm just about to pick the next route. Ooh, so got my hand in. Nope, bag of routes is over there. So the legend Oh, what, me? Legend? No. I'm just an everyday guy doing an everyday... I'm just a simple man. Right, someone type stop in the O chat. $125. Oh, Carl says stop. Isle of Wight 2020. And that will be with the 483, I believe. So, what are we going to have? Let's have a look. What have we got? We've got another timetable. So, Isle of Wight 2020. Where's my pen? It's gone. There we go. Isle of Wight 2020. And we're doing a timetable. So, it might be that we'll just still do timetables today. Right, so we've got that written in. So I'm just going to have a drink of water. So I have water in my other drink here today, in my streams. The doctors and my diabetic nurse is always saying, drink more water. So, drink more water. I mean, the fact is that when I was actually emptying, doing all the stuff upstairs, even before my mum died, sort of moving stuff about in her old bedroom, but then with the model railway, I was drinking, doing a lot more water, having a lot more water. So, yeah. Oh, doing a timetable mode. Isle of Wight 2020. We're going to have, Rad Adventure. We're going to do the 10:49 Ride Pierhead to Shanklin. In the Rail Adventure 483. Yep, well done, camera. There she is. And you can get her on my Creators Club. She's there. Doesn't she look pretty? Watch everyone get off now. Gits. Oh, got to put my little key in. My door is closed. Oh, I know what I've got to do. Your diabetic nurse only ever is me to leave the bloody biscuits alone. Well, they're not good. But having said that, my HbA1c on my daily... Oh, no, it's this one here, isn't it? What's the light? There. I was trying to do the window thing, but it didn't work. Lock doors. So, when I do my finger prick with the blood, before I was taking the injections, and while I was taking the 10 milligrams imagliflozin, which basically makes you wee more, it stops your kidneys from diverting the sugar in your blood or urine or your water. It stops it from going through the kidneys. It stops it from recycling it round the bridge. What it does, it takes it, it puts it out through your urine, so it makes you wee a lot more. And what have I not done? That'll be the thing then. So my daily blood sugar levels, when I did them first thing in the morning, they'd be anything ranging from 15 through to 20 or more, which is pretty bad for me. Now, since I've been taking the 10 milligrams of those tablets and the 1.2 milligrams Victoza injections, my blood sugar levels have now come down. Only in the last, they'd come down a bit, they were down to about between 10 and 12. Now in the last few weeks, the last month and a half I'd say, they've come down to about 8.7. So as well as my average blood sugar level reading going, it did go up to about 9.9 from 9.7. This week it's gone down to 9.8. So they're heading in the right way, which is really, really good. I mean, ideally it should be between 5 and 7, but currently at 8.7, I'll take that any day from what it used to be. You got pills that did that. Need to have your 3-month review. Yeah, they've got to read. They just want to check to see what my HbA1c is. Now, it's for some people that don't know what that is. HbA1c is your blood sugar reading over a 3-month period. Now, mine last year was quite high. It was nearly 100. When I first started off as being a diabetic back in 2011, I think it was, type 2 diabetic, it was 70 odd. It went up to 90, come down to 50. And then because of work and stress and everything that's been going on, it shot back up to 70 and then back up to 90 again. I'm kind of hoping it's gone down. It went down the last time when I had my 3-month blood test. So I'm kind of hoping it's on the way down, because my average daily blood sugar level is down as well, so which is pretty cool. But I'm also taking metformin for it as well. I take 4 of them a day, 500 milligrams. I can't see, the tunnel's dark. But you know, it's trying to manage everything now. It's just trying to manage my diabetes, my Meniere's disease, which is doing all right. Touch wood. It's metal. I've got no wood near me. Oh well. Tired. And my mental health, which is suffering a lot. and basically my health. The biggest problem with me at the moment is my mental health and my hernia, which is seeing a lot of pain. You really need to get a handle on your carbs. Yeah, I know. Your carb intake, but really struggle to give a monkeys as far as your health goes. I know, mate, and it's not going to be good in the future if you carry on. Trust me, I know that. I understand fully what you're talking about. It's not easy though. That's the thing. You got to get. I think if you don't get your head around it at first, then you don't think. I don't think you really never will. I'm gradually getting my head around it now, because one of the big problems was that it was my mum. Although it was me dealing with it, trying to get to the point where my mum understood that, you know, she would like, oh, we'll have sausages this week, we'll have sausages next week, we'll have sausages the week. Like, no, you know. And so in the end, it was me deciding what I was going to eat and what I wasn't. And sometimes those decisions were not good. They'd have been worse, you know. And I have to try to explain to her, but she wouldn't have it. You see, she was old school. She would just cry bullshit. Raise her 5. That's how it is with her. That's how she was. And when they turned around and said that she was borderline diabetic, she just went bullshit. You take 4 metformin a day too. It's supposed to be good for the weight loss, but I've been on them for a decade and still weigh 16. I could say 16 ton then. I'm about 17 and a half. Although my weight has been up and down between 17 and 18 over the last few months, because I've not been eating, or I haven't been eating, or, you know. Someone should do an intercity one of those. Strangely enough, the depth of field and everything does work now. Oh, bloody people in a damn way, that's what it is. The depth of field doesn't really work unless you like got something right in front of you, sort of thing. So if you were like here, so if you were like here, sort of thing, I won't do it. Oops. Well, we'll have to do it that way then. So if you went here, it should work, but sometimes it just doesn't. Yeah, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't work. There you go. So the focal point is more what you call it. Depth of field is like something in front of you. If there's like grass in front of you, sort of thing, I think. There you go. No, that's focal point, sorry. Just a wee bit fast. So yeah, just, you know, sort of trying to look after myself and that, but it's been hard to be honest, it's been hard to cope with everything. Just basically saying, obviously losing my mum, really, really hard to cope and deal with, because that's literally everything that's all gone on. Literally, my world fell apart. One day she's here, next day she's not. Absolutely amazing, just crazy how you think about it. And then being told that I'm going to lose the house that I've lived in 40 odd years. And then you've also then got to look after yourself. And at that point in time, those first few weeks, when I didn't know literally what I was going to be doing, I was dealing with this all on my own. My younger sister was over in Mallorca because I told her she was to go on a holiday. My older brother was dealing with it his way. My older sister was on holiday in Germany dealing with it. And my younger brother was driving between here and Scotland for the first few days after it all happened. And I had to deal with it. And I wasn't dealing with it. And I'm not going to lie. I contemplated taking my own life. I don't know, people don't want to hear that, but yeah. Because I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't deal with it. Within the first week, it was so much was going on. I just like, yeah, I was thinking about taking my own life, just saying I'm better off out of here. And that, to be honest, was really the darkest that I've been. Yeah, it was not my proudest moment, but and it's literally when I spoke to my doctor about it, and they said about going through Dorset Mind and everything, and they phoned me up and I've got an appointment with them, a session, but in November, but that's like literally 2 months after it's happened, you know. So yeah, it's a bit of a dark time. I mean, I'm out of that area where I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about it now. I'm not thinking about harming myself. But it's just the fact that there's so much that I had to deal with. No, and a lot of people turn around and say, "Oh yeah, I've thought about taking my own life," all that sort of thing. They just blasé it off, but it's not something that I would do, that I even thought about I would be doing or talking about. And yeah, it's you know, it's when that guy came on that time when I did the stream about 2 weeks after my mum died, and I was going on about mum and everything, and he's saying, all right, enough now, you know, yeah, your mum's died and all that sort of thing. And I was just like, saying to myself, but you wouldn't understand it unless you've had that happen to you yourself, you know. And if they did, no one would be saying that. So yeah, I'm not one of these people that see suicide as a way out. I think it's a chicken's way out. And that's very hypocritical of me, considering I was thinking about taking my own life. But I couldn't see a way out. Because I'd lost my mum, I'm losing my house, I lost my job, I've got no work, and I've got the prospect of being on the streets. So, yeah, it was a lot to deal with, try and deal with, to take in, and yeah. I've got a lot of it all written down, what I was thinking, and yeah, it was kind of coming back to streaming has helped because I can talk to you guys, you know. This is a nice route, a quick drive if you want to drive it, if you know what I mean. If you don't, you know, it's not one of those ones that you continually do. Like with Southeastern Highspeed, you can do 1 or 2 because you've only got you can do like 1 or 3 services on Southeastern Highspeed. You've got freight, normal passenger, 700, the 465, the 375. The 395 and all that sort of other stuff that you can play on it. This to come back to it every now and then, just to, I mean, the way how everything pans out at the moment, the year started with a lot of positivity. Me becoming an ambassador. And then me deciding that I wanted to do, going to Ali Pali, wanted to start the model railway. And it's going to end up, the year's going to end up really quite sad for me, to be honest. Oh, hello. I think Christmas is going to be a bit of a hard time for me. Because I won't have no Christmas present from my mum. I won't have no Christmas cards. I won't be getting her a Christmas card or Christmas present. It's just a little bit... It's going to be different from when it was like my dad after he'd gone, the first Christmas. Because, you know, it's just different. Oh well. No. You remember him kept saying he was gonna lose his rag if you don't stop talking about it. Yeah. No. Well, the problem is you got to experience it to understand it, and because you can't understand it, you're thinking, "Oh, shut up," sort of thing, you know. And yeah. Oh, open the wrong doors. High heels, mate. Take brakes off. I mean, to be honest, it's an experience that I never ever want to see it to share again. You know. Now, if I pull out Isle of Wight 2022, I won't be doing that route because we've done the Isle of Wight route already. Could be worse. Could put out rapid transit. Yay! I've jinxed it now. I've still got to put FR in for Freeroam as well. I will do that tomorrow. I'll do a label. So basically we'll have service, scenario, timetable, or Freeroam. Now Freeroam, anything goes. The only thing with Freeroam is that you don't get the action points. Hey, it could be worse. You could have London Underground. So last week, they started resurfacing the road, the main road outside, and the three side roads, where they've been doing all the work. They've now finished all the resurfacing on the roads. Spadded, oh no. And they've now got just to finish off the cosmetic work on the pavements, where resurfacing, and the bike hire bays have to go in, and be out of here by the end of this next week, I think, the end of October, which is Thursday. So end of next week, I think, not Thursday, Tuesday, sorry, the end of next week, they'll be finished by 3rd of November, I reckon. Yeah, the tarmac, when they laid the tarmac, it was awesome smell. The house just stank of tarmac. It was cool. I enjoyed it. And it's great watching the machinery, seeing them, the planer come round and just gouge out, just scrape about 2 inches of old tarmac off. And it just all shoots out the chute at the front into a waiting lorry, and the amount of noises it causes and everything. And then to see how the tarmac spreader, I can't remember what they call it, it just flattens, it just spreads all the tarmac out. It's really interesting to see it all work. I was playing Construction Sim as well. I was messing about getting some stuff for the warehouse near the airport, which we were building in the Europe one. But yeah. Road porn. Plus, the other thing is as well, a few weeks ago, we had a big, massive crane delivered onto the building site down in the town, where there's going to be a massive housing development being built, with like waterfront pontoons and that, where people can park their boats. Yeah. Yeah. I've got no power. What's going on? What have I done? I'm lucky Construction Sim isn't the disc version, because, yeah, that's been a godsend. And don't forget, we're getting a new map as well. So another new place to do. I reckon it'll be Britain. Could be wrong. Stop at lake. You haven't touched it since... let me get to the station. You haven't touched it. Month. It's UK. You'll go back. Yeah. I think it could be the UK. But I wasn't expecting it to be a Sane, which is the Chinese blooming, what you call it, thingy. Construction machines. What's my chain? Get out there. Shanklin next. Shanklin is our final stop. Looking forward to when Blackpool Preston is released. Yeah, I reckon that'll be mid-November. Large logo, 47s, name class 47s. Bouncing 142 all over the place, bounceability. Proper clag, yeah. Gronk God, yeah. $9,000 and a gold. Nice. Puts us to 445. Nice. Right, okay, so that's that one done. Right. What have we got next? Right. Someone type stop in the O chat. Stop in the old chat, said Bradley. Ooh. Lucerne Sursee. Not shit, where'd that go? There it is. Right. Lucerne Sursee it is. Let me write her in a second. And what is she going to be? Where's my pen? It's not supposed to be down there. Right. So, let's have a look. Let's do that one. We're doing the journey. This is a journey into town. Right, so Lucerne Sursee. And it's a journey. Right, let's if I can remember how to work it. Right, Lucerne Sursee then. No, come on. There and back again. Oh God, that's an hour. See, these are all the what you call it, aren't they? Let's do that one. 4708 Lucerne Sursee, 23 minutes. Should be fine. It'll be raining, I suspect. Even that will be night time. 0605. Really? Think it could be snowing out. Bradley's in, I'm in. I've got to remember how to drive this. 3.3 kilometres. I may not remember how to do the ECTS, but hey ho. Might need the windscreen wipers. Carl's in the Azuma. Excellent. I don't think you're going to see much on this. No, Jack's not in tonight. I got a long one, said no one ever. It's weird how my YouTube, my laptop is not picking it up at all well. Yeah. apparently when I do get to move into the new place, my brother said we'll obviously get to move in. He said, but it'll be take a week off work. And he said, basically we'll get a hire van for a week. And he said we'll drive up to IKEA, get the stuff what you need. And I'm like, yes, get in there. Spadded? What are you driving? Are you driving the Azuma and you spadded in the Azuma? Really? Lucerne Sursee. Hi Mickey Mick, how are you? Come on to the stream. I take it we're just going to stop there then. There's no train lights on. Which one does the train lights? This is the third one. Isle of Wight was second. (2020). Don't forget your meatballs as well. I'm slowing down too soon, way too soon, come on. So we've got another Swiss route in the works. Another German route, which we know about. Now, in theory, that again, I don't know. It's so noticeable with Rivet stuff that the running sounds are so loud. The 204. The 385. This thing and the other one that they did. And the 483, yeah. Oh crap! Any idea how to release the emergency brakes? Because I've got no clue. There we go, sorted. Let's go. Cheers, Carl. Sounds a bit like the M385. £165 km/h it is then. interesting. I think going out there will get a bit cold. Just under 5 kilometres to go. I think we better start slowing down somewhat, don't you? This could get messy. There again, might not. That noise you heard in the background were people hitting the bulkheads. And we're pulling into Sursee. Considering the faffing about, we're only 2 minutes late. There we go. 6,000 and a gold. Bradley, gold, Bradley, gold. Right, This could be route number 4. I think at the moment we'll just be running 4 routes on the nights, depending on how long they are, obviously. Right, someone in the chat type stop, please. Anyone type stop? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. I've got one. And it's Southeastern Highspeed. Nice. Now, what are we going to do on a Southeastern Highspeed to finish off with tonight? Let's have a look. Let's pull that one. We are doing a scenario on Southeastern Highspeed. Interesting. Right. Right, write that down. Right, so next Thursday we should be doing, with the service scenario journeys, we'll be doing Freeroam as well. Shall we do Desiro City changeover? Good afternoon, driver. Set up the train for departure and open the doors to allow passengers aboard. We'll be taking this service as far as Gravesend, where we'll receive further instructions. Bloody marvellous.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Unlock doors. And we're ready to go in a minute. What's load passengers? Apply some power. Gillingham 1602. Chatham, Rochester, Strood, Higham, Gravesend, and then we So we do a service back, okay. Driver, you have deactivated the driver's reminder appliance.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Last time I looked, love, it was orange, so we're fine. Good Lord. This will probably be the last one tonight, actually. Where are you stopping? Gillingham. Oh, I know what I haven't done. God, that looping is awful. So just outside Gillingham. I thought we were at Dartford. I've no idea why I thought we were at Dartford. Well, that's weird. I love the old clock. The old NSE clock. That's cool. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Right, when I get to the station, I'm going to pause it because I need to have a P&B. And you also notice there's floodlights, I think, at Who Junction now. Since the update. Is it gantry or floodlights? Can't remember what. Right. I'm just gonna have a P&B. Sorry guys, can't wait. Otherwise there'll be an awful mess on the floor. Back in a second. All three. Bit chilly as well. Oh, I think I'll be sleeping well tonight, to be honest. Bloody tired. Right. And we're back. Actually, it's so much easier, and I didn't realise why. It's so much easier having the laptop on the left-hand side than what it is on the table on the right-hand side. Ooh, red coming up. Must have traffic in front of us then. I'm going to have that a quick look at the Star Trek game before I go to bed tonight. And I'll have a look at it tomorrow afternoon. Who likes driving the 700? Yeah, it's raining. Oh, excuse me, it's raining in the tunnels. Definitely is quite nice, isn't it? Bit of leakage, definitely. Tad moist in that tunnel. Yeah, the Desiro, the warble. Yeah, that is annoying as hell. Hi, Honora, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, should be slow in here. Welcome to Chatham, home of the DTG Massive. But you get that sound, Bradley, on the 444s and the 450s and probably most other Desiros as well by Siemens. Yeah, in game, Bradley, you know, 700 is all right. I've been on it from thingy to where was it? Ali Pally to King's Cross and Stratford to King's Stratford. Not Stratford. Yeah, it was Stratford to King's Stratford to Ali Pally as well. I can't remember. What's in who? 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 Mm-hmm. There's a loco. Or two. Or three. We want the 700 I was on there. Wasn't Stratford that I was at either. Would have been Finsbury Park, I think. Ooh, hello, bit fast. Come on, lad. Slow down a bit. Slow down. Come on. You know the rules. Didn't used to rain in the tunnels on here, did it? Not until W3. I don't recall it did. Stopping at Rochester. Hmm. Right, well that's a bug to put in then as well. I'll mention that. Approaching Rochester, there's a 395 there. Oh no. Don't stop. Ah, sod it. We're in the platform. Oh yeah, I just need to check something. Hold on. Oh, they haven't done it. I can't recall in real life if they got it in real life, but I know the Desiro, the 444s and 450s, they have Siemens written on the floor. So I'm obviously going in there, taking a picture, sending a picture to my brother saying someone spilt semen on the floor. Oh dear, it's the old ones that get them. Strood. Next time I'm down the station, I'll grab a picture. On the floor. Done this in real life. Both bits of it. Been the old slow way. Past Strood. Oh, another Thames link in there. Look. Clean up on R5. Clean up on R5. That's on the mark. 6 TVs and nothing on them. This train terminates at Gravesend. Please make sure you have a valid ticket for your train service to Gravesend. Higham is next. This service terminates at Gravesend. Please make sure you have a valid ticket for Gravesend. Power to the max. So, also not sure what I'm going to be doing over Christmas, but I'm planning possibly, I'm not sure yet, because obviously I'll have to figure out what I'm actually doing and where I am at Christmas, I don't know. But over Christmas there will be a couple of live streams. In what kind of effect, I don't know. Because I don't know what I'm actually going to be doing over Christmas, honestly. I know Christmas Day, I don't think I'll be spending it here. I'll be spending the first part here. Or at wherever it is I live. So whether it's here or a new place. But I will be wanting to stream. So, yeah, not quite sure how I'm going to be going about that at the moment. I suppose I better start slowing down, haven't I, for Higham? But the plan is there will be a couple of live streams, but it really depends on whether I'm working, and I'm exactly not sure what I'll be doing on Christmas. Whether I'll be doing some Christmas Day in the evening, I don't know. So everything I need to figure out what we're doing or what I'm doing. I did read somewhere. Someone said that the it's bugged because the light's on all the time. It's on a social media post at the time when they were advertising the 700, and I said no, it's not. I said it's right, it's correct. I said because next to it, I said there's a camera that shows the pantograph. I said and that light is on all the time. No, it's not. But yeah, it is. Sound broke on your laptop. Oh, that's not good. Lock your doors. Let's do a lovely little put away, shall we? Do a horn as well. What's in who, everyone? What's in who? Really, I didn't know it was on the Zoomer, so I wouldn't have known. Right, so you got greens all the way by the looks of it. Sorry. Right, so we've got a loco on the right. And a couple on the left. EWS is booked. EWS is booked. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the gantries. EWS is booked. Which do you prefer, LMS Jubilee or LMS Stania? Neither, to be honest. They're not as steam loco. They're just steam locos to me. Flying Scotsman I like because it's just that type of loco. Jubilee or Stania don't matter. The Fowler, the same LMS Fowler. I would have preferred 060 Ginty. Or Saddle Tank 040. I like the shape of the Mallard, that type of loco as well. And yeah, the Merchant Navy or the Bully Pacifics. Merchant Navy or the other one, West Country class. Standards and Jubilees. They're steam locos, they don't do nothing much for me. Start slowing down. sound. I'm a bit achy today. Feet, hands, hips, knees. I think it's just COVID playing up. Banging headache as well. So, unpopular opinion alert, but LMS steam engines are overrated and boring. Yeah. It's, for me, it's just not really about them, to be honest. Just the locos that I like are like I said, the 060 Gin 060? Yeah, 060 Ginty. The Pug, the little saddle tank sort of loco. The A4 and the Bully West Country and Merchant Navy class locos, and the Mallard type loco, the streamlined. Not even the Coronation Scott, those sort of things, don't like them at all. Duchess looks alright, but yeah. Please note, this service terminates here. NSC liveried 465 in the bay. You'll be going nowhere. Okay, driver, please shut down the cab and proceed to the other platform where we'll be taking over a late running service back to Rainham. Another driver will take this service into London. Please wait for the driver to complete boarding before taking over the late running service. Marvellous. Bloody marvellous. Coming through! Excuse me! Hot stuff coming through. Squeeze me. Squeeze me. You prefer coronation chicken? For God's sake. Again, they're saying the door's broke because it stops halfway. No, that's how it does it in real life. No, it doesn't. Didn't lose. Oops, wasn't supposed to press that. Oh well. Testing. Yep. Testing okay. I'll put the AWS on there, mate. Don't you worry about it.
TWS and AWS operational.
It's a bit louder, which is good. 16:30, lock the doors. Oh, put the headlights on. That would help. And I need also... What else do I need to do? I've forgotten. Take the brakes off. Windscreen wiper, there you go. Oh, I tell you what, I can't remember. My memory was bad before COVID, and at the moment, it's shit. Class 180 brakes, I've no idea why. So at least we get a nice look at how the gantries look at Who Yard. I can't believe they missed them. And Who Yard is not right, because it's... If you look at how Who Yard is modelled, Who Junction, sorry, is modelled in Train Sim World, in Train Sim Classic, it is totally different to how it is in Train Sim World. You'll be going nowhere. Yeah. Hi, him again. I need to play a little bit more of Train Simulator as well, but I just haven't had time. I know the new Pacer is out, so I might buy that. Not sure how much it costs. Isn't it? I thought it was released. The 142, the Pacer. Armstrong Powerhouse's Pacer. I thought it was released this week. Yeah, Train Sim Classic. No, it's Train Sim. It's Armstrong Powerhouse's 142 Volume 2. It's their new one. I don't follow Train Sim Classic as much as I used to do, because I play this. This takes up a lot of my time, or Call of Duty, or packing up at the moment, but yeah. I mean, when hopefully this week it'll get back to the normal routine that if I'm not downtown, then it'll be I'll start about 10 o'clock and I'll finish about 6 o'clock, packing stuff up in the house, packing the stuff up. As soon as I can get that done, then I can start thinking about looking for a job, because then all I have to worry about is literally, as and when I get the point to move, is that most of the stuff is already packed up, and like the electrical stuff just needs to be sorted out within a couple of days of me going or moving, and then like with the fridge and everything, the food has to be put into ice and all that sort of thing. So yeah, it is out. I thought it was. Yeah, it is out because British Ace has done a stream on it. No, not the one on TSW. I know that's not out. That won't be out until Preston Blackpool's out, and that probably won't be out, which I suspect about mid-November. I'm also interested in the Salisbury Romsey update for well. Yeah, that is a problem with Armstrong Powerhouse, because they do these great scenarios, but then you got to have shitloads of other stuff, and I just like, no, I just can't be asked. That's the problem. I think they just do it with the stock stuff that's with it, but no, they don't. You know, it's up to them at the end of the day. It's their product, so if they want to sell you scenarios where basically, yeah, you got to have their stuff to use the scenarios. It's up to them. It's business practice for them, isn't it? It gets more thingy to them, more money. But I gave up doing that. It's the constant stuff of having to update routes and everything, and this and that for this to work, that to work. With Armstrong Powerhouse, it's just like, oh god, really? It just gets a bit much after a while, constantly updating stuff, and yeah, it's good quality stuff. Can't complain about that, but just having to update everything else because they've updated something or in preparation for another update, it's just like, really, it just gets worse than Microsoft Flight Sim then. It is expensive, but there again, I mean, I'd love to see the Class 37 pack come to Train Sim World. It will never, ever happen, because they won't work with Dovetail. They won't be a third party to provide. You know, they will sell their sound packs. Why do they need to work with Dovetail when they can sell Dovetail their sound packs? At the end of the day. It'll be interesting to see what dirty old bugger, dirty thingy Alan Thompson, of Alan Thompson Simulation, is what route they're doing. It'd be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's always interesting to see what these third parties are now, you know, are developing and how they're going to build the route and everything. I mean, they've had fun with the original editor, and people are now. It's interesting to see what people are coming up with the public editor, which Dovetail released with TSW4. So yeah, it's always interesting to see what people are doing and how well they're doing them at the moment, and some of them are really, really good. And if at the end of the day it brings a deal between Dovetail and that third party, so they get commissioned to do work for Dovetail, so some of Dovetail's work will get outsourced to these people. That is, at the end of the day, that's a win-win situation for everyone. So it's always good to have that public editor out there, and get people used to it. I mean, I want to, obviously, this would have been absolutely brilliant to learn how to do the scenario, to create scenarios at the moment. But obviously, the way things have gone in the last couple of months, it was never going to happen. I mean, some of the Armstrong Powerhouse stuff, and I'm not doubting some of the other locos, Bossman Games and all that, of what people create. For Train Sim Classic, they are quite good. For what some of the standard locos that you get, like from Dovetail, when they produce locos and that for Dovetail, for Train Sim Classic, they're not that good. They're not on. No, to put it this way, not to sound really disrespectful, they're not on par with how like stuff from Bossman Games, Gold Star, and Armstrong Powerhouse, how their stuff is. And that's why I think Armstrong Powerhouse can charge 30 quid or 35 quid or whatever for Loco DLC. I mean, it's the same sort of thing. That's why sometimes you'll get these huge, big, these planes that are so detailed, and, you literally have to learn how to fly this plane. Read that manual, which is 95 pages long. It tells you how to fly the plane. It's like a study model. That is literally, you can understand why. I mean, this is, I think it was Mole Man, wasn't it, that did the manual for this and worked on this? I mean, there's a fair bit of work that's gone into the manual and everything, So this is the sort of stuff I like to see. Get the manual in there, get this in there, get it working. Well, highly detailed model. But yeah, when you see something like that in Train Sim Classic, and then you look at some of the other stuff, the locos in Train Sim Classic, you think, nah. But it is nice to see. I mean, it's good as well that Train Sim Classic is still being supported, because I know Dovetail do turn around and say at some point we're no longer supporting it. It will still have that community base, if you know what I mean. And in no way am I suggesting Dovetail are going to turn around and say we're no longer going to be supporting Train Sim Classic. I'm not saying that. At some point, I suspect they might do, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes my PC doesn't like to run a lot of Armstrong Powerhouse stuff, because you've got to keep updating it, and I'm just like fed up with having to download this, download that to update it all the time, and I'm just like, it just then to me, like I said earlier, it just gets to like Microsoft Flight Sim, Microsoft Update Flight Simulator. And it just gets a bit, oh god, I want to play the game. I don't want to start downloading updates for everything. Yeah, same here. I have a few Armstrong Powerhouse bits, but yeah, you know, they're highly detailed, and that's what I like about it. There's a lot of detail, a lot of work that goes into it, which is cool. But where I think people turn around and say, like, where like on this or on like the 465, where they said they've used Armstrong Powerhouse's sounds. They've used the sounds and they've been remixed by the guy, the audio guy from Dovetail. They've used Armstrong Powerhouse's sound source sounds, not the 465 pack. They've used the source files that what Armstrong Powerhouse did for the 465. That's what I take that they've done, how it was explained to me. And then the sound guy at Dovetail, he then edits them all together for thingy, because you can't take the sound pack from the 465 and integrate it as it is into Train Sim World. It just won't work. You can't do it. So it has to be, it's the source files, the source sounds, the original sounds, the sound files that they get from what I can make out. And then the guy, I can't remember his name, Adam, I think it is, and his team, they remix it and edit it to suit the model in Train Sim World. But there's people that think, well, that's not Armstrong Powerhouse's sounds because it doesn't sound like that. But it is. But it's not remixed by Armstrong Powerhouse. It's remixed or re-edited and mixed by Dovetail. But, you know, you try telling people that and they just won't have it. They think, oh, okay, fine. Whatever. I mean, after a while, you just like, you know, you're not going to change their minds. You know, you try telling them, they just don't want to know. And they'll just call you a fanboy because they can get away with it. Little keyboard warriors. Hi, William. Ooh, bit sparky on the end. Well, we're approaching Chatham, home of the Dovetail Massive. So we managed to do 4 routes. So we've done a service scenario and 2 timetables. No, a journey, a scenario, and 2 timetables. That's better. I think I better start slowing down, haven't I? I mean, at some point, I want to try and get myself sorted out where I can actually start looking at the editor and looking at how to create a scenario in Train Sim World. Climb aboard. Hey, he's moonwalking. Okay, it's got your right strike. Back. Oh, just got to refresh the page. Gillingham, platform 3. Oh, we're good. We're all good. Brilliant. So, I can't just turn the laptop on 20 minutes before I stream, because it just won't be ready in time. I have to turn the laptop on about 2 hours before I stream. Oh my god. So I should be streaming this Thursday, hopefully. Yeah. So we'll literally go from there. I don't know. Obviously, I think it will be... I might actually choose... I'll pull out 6 routes. And then I'll randomly pull out the routes in an order of playthrough. So obviously if I don't get to Route 5 and Route 6, it doesn't matter. So as it currently stands, so through Monday through to Thursday, well, Monday through to Wednesday, I'll be clearing out the back room, which will just basically be packing up my coats and a few more of my clothes and hoodies, dismantling the wardrobe and dismantling the computer desks, and boxing up bits and bobs and moving them downstairs out of the way. Hi, Master Southern, how you doing? I'm not too bad. COVID is still here with me, gripping me, annoying the hell out of me. I'm still positive, but I'm getting better. Definitely less coldy than what I was last week. But yeah, just getting there. What happened to the Network Southeast 465? I didn't see that. Did any of you? Oh, that was at Rhein, wasn't it? Just waiting for the next TSW DLC. I think as we all are. Well, the roadmap is the... Is it the 7th? Or... It's not this week, it's next week. It's a week this Tuesday. Is it November the 7th? I think it's November the 7th. So for the next few weeks, it's going to be sounding like bloody Gaza Strip round here, with all the bloody fireworks going off. Oh, that's me. That's me demonetised now. 2.8 mile run to Rainham, platform 0. We shall terminate at Rainham. Get speed up to 80 in a minute. Slow down to 40. Down to about 15, isn't it? So I've got a bit of an easy day tomorrow. Got washing to do tomorrow. Might do myself a spag bowl for lunch. Do my drying, clean the living room and the kitchen area. Upstairs, I'm not going to bother about. I'm leaving. The carpets are going to be going when I take the carpets out. They'll be hoovered out properly. That should go green or yellow. And then probably tomorrow afternoon, doing the drying, I'll have a look more at Star Trek Resurgence, let you know what the game's like, and it'll probably be one that I'll actually end up doing a stream on, because it looks quite nice, and it's done on the Unreal Engine as well. I'm not sure what version though, whether it's 5 or 4. But it looks quite nice. There'll be no Xbox stuff for the time being. The Xbox will be finally being packed away next week. I might actually... Oh, no, I can't because I'll have to bring it down here to do that. I was going to say I might actually update it, but I'll just leave it until I get back with the Xbox Gold. You're not going to send me into the platform? Yeah, you are, into 0. What the game called? Star Trek Resurgence. Already found a bug in it. Wanted me to go somewhere and I couldn't back out of it, so I had to restart the whole bloody console. I had a quick look at it this evening after I installed it, waiting for my pizza to cook. But then I'll have a little look, about an hour look at it later on. Right, this service terminates here. Taking the 10 car 800 from Faversham to Pancras. Interesting. Got the doors. Fantastic job. You made it back to Rhein despite the adverse signals and the inclement weather. Time to grab a hot drink in the dry before heading home. Let's see how well you did. I picked up 18,187 and a gold medal. We're on level 4,446 or 7? 446. We're 438 short of 6,620, 6,620,000. Right, guys. Well, thank you all very much. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy tonight. I was going to say I could hear a pigeon cooing on the game. I will bid you farewell, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. And I will see you on Thursday. Yeah. Whew. But yeah, enjoying it. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, take it easy. I will be obviously in Discord. Hi Devon, how you doing? See ya. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much, and I will see you on Thursday. Thursday should be okay. But yeah, but enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Bye all. Bye bye. Oh, wrong button.